And I'd had my eyes scrunched and I felt like I opened my eyes, but I was still in darkness. And then I came out of my body. And when I came out of my body, I realized that there was no impact, there was no pain at all. When I came out of my body, I just felt incredibly light. It was very shortly afterwards that the atmosphere was thin and I was on the verge of being in space. So I looked around and I looked up and I saw this black hole appear above me. Some would say it was a wormhole. And now, many describe it as a tunnel. So I was vacuumed into this tunnel and traveled at great speed through this tunnel. But I looked up and I saw a gold light. And it seemed that as soon as I saw that light, I was there. I was in it. It was in the tunnel. It was coming, pouring in. And this light had a very tactile nature. It wasn't just a visual light. It had felt like velvet and honey, and these kind of words come to mind when I think about what it felt, the feelings that it had. I felt immersed in the light. I felt held by God like a father holds a child, and I felt unconditionally loved. I was so filled with love that I was fearless and just filled. Absolutely in no doubt that any fear that I had about what was going to happen to me was annihilated with honey treacle love. It was just beautiful. God spoke to me directly, very personally, and he answered my questions. And I only remember that the force that holds everything together is love. That's the only thing that I can remember, although I know that he gave me so many things, so much information, and I remember just thinking, oh, it's so simple, that I looked around and realized I was safe. I looked around and I could see below me there was faces, people looking up at me. And I flew down. In that realm, you kind of glide and fly, and it's not, you don't walk as we do here. And I flew down and they greeted me as though they knew every aspect of my life, and I was some kind of champion, some kind of, it was just mind-blowing to be known. After they greeted me, I looked around at where I was, because first of all, I just was aware of these faces and these people. And then I looked around and I could see this big wall, and over the wall, I could see over the wall, and I could see hills and beautiful, beautiful landscape and children playing. It was just joy. The light and the colours there are just joyful, joyous. It's such perfection. I could see close up to the children and their laughter and happiness, and I could see far past the hills, past the wall. And I looked up into the sky and I saw a light, and it was a beautiful, beautiful light. It's not like our sun. It wasn't like our sun. And but I immediately thought, oh, what a beautiful place I've come to, and what a beautiful sun. And as soon as I thought that, it started to move towards me. And I realized it was moving towards me. And as soon as I realized it was moving, it was there. It was right in front of me. And there was a white center. And it was kind of like the candle that's white in the middle. But I realized that the white center was in the form of a man. And as it came closer, a man stepped out. I could see that a man was stepping out of the sphere. And greed and man's wishing to have power. It's the mistake of men who use and abuse other people because they don't really believe in God, that there is a creator who loves us and has provided everything for us to share. And these men, because of their lack of faith in God or their belief in the devil's, satanic ideology, they have no love in their hearts, and so they don't have a problem in using, abusing, and discarding people. And if we look at Africa, it's a very rich nation. But if you have a look at how its resources have been stolen by greedy men, and it doesn't matter about the colour of the skin, a greedy man is a greedy man. Many fellow Africans have sold their country out, God has provided so much for everybody, but it really is up to each and every person to show his love on earth, to share. It's not a matter for a group kind of policy or legislation to change. It's a matter of each and every heart to change so that we can change this system. Each and every heart to share what they have with those who have not. So we get the opportunity in life. We see people who have not, and we have the opportunity to show God's love and to share what we have to change the world. So the more poverty there is, think of it as our opportunity for those who have to, through being God's hands and feet on earth,